Hey, you. Good evening and morning to you. It's Friday, February 28th, and we got a quick public service announcement regarding all that sweet loot and ships you done violated NPCs and players for in the contested zones, as well as what's been fixed, what hasn't, and what's new going into 4.0.2. Here we go. Players have been polishing their blood-covered rewards gained in the grimy pyro meat grinder, and now that we have a new patch right now, the question is all that conflict treasure lost in 4.0.2 live? Yes, but kinda. Contested zone key cards, looted weapons, and salvage their looted components won't persist into 4.0.2. It's all good though. That's not going to be an ongoing thing every patch. They've now been flagged so that now that 4.0.2 is in play, they'll be saved going into the following patches. So now that you a battle-tested veteran, you can go back in with a particular set of skills and loot up knowing you'll keep what you take going forward. But good news, boppers, the ships you claimed in the executive hangar should persist. I mean, they did say should instead of will, so do with that what you will. So hopefully you're good to go in that regard. For everybody else, let's get the bad out of the way first. The known issue list is relatively small, so this will be quick. The elevators aren't mentioned in the known issues or anywhere in the patch notes. Entity carriage getting stuck is mentioned, but that could be for trains. In previous notes, the elevators are specifically mentioned, so we're just gonna have to see on that. In the new supply or die event, if you have Detatrine containers that exploded on your ship, kick it out the airlock because it will blow up again when you quantum through servers and their state isn't updated on a handoff. Fast storage and retrieval of ships breaks the hangar. I don't know what fast storage and retrieval means. Is that standing at the terminal in the hangar spamming the buttons? Is that doing it from the terminals in a spaceport, which is faster than in the hangar where the animation occurs? If you know, throw it in the comments. There's a persisting issue with the comm array repair contract becoming hidden when another player enters the mission area. PvP missions don't work. That's bounties. Party members not appearing on the maps. Okay, this one needs a little explanation. If player ungracefully exits while in the hangar stows and does not unstow upon recovery. By ungracefully, they mean anything other than logging out of the game through the menu. Alt F4, crashes, chopping your router in half with an axe after getting killed in pyro, etc. Asteroids in the jump tunnel, that's still there. Failing a jump point will displace the player far away from the gateway station. Let's go ahead and keep that so starfarers can get that work. Okay, the fixes is incredibly long, so we'll just hit some of the major points. Getting stuck in the login queue at position 1 is fixed. Issue causing weapon to sometimes not fire, fixed. Quantum traveling will no longer stop mid-jump. Good, we'll see on that one. Advanced HUD should stop disappearing. Hauling rewards not being paid out. Surprising nothing else about hauling is here. We'll have to play through and see where it stands with the cargo not being counted, but hopefully that's good. Hercules should now be stable on its awkwardly placed feet. Random power drops gone. Cargo disappearing and locking the grid from stored ships should be good to go. Should be able to equip CZ components. Mining nodes being mineable, that should be good. Overjumping the space stations with quantum should be fixed. Freight elevators are no longer missing from RAB locations. Fuel amounts should get properly updated when jumping across servers. I got stranded on that one, so that's good to hear. Ground vehicles should spawn with the correct power to engines when you crank them up. No more slippery items falling off, losing interaction. Refinery dupes gone. C1 Spirit remote turret button fixed. Cuddy red struts obstructing the views fixed. Disappearing weapons in the MSR weapon rack, good to go. 135C cargo bay should be clear now. Super bright lights inside the Misk Fortune should be good. Either my eyes have automatic dimmers on them or I've been lucky because I never really saw this. Alright, so what's new? Well, like we've been told, it's the year for fixes, but also content, so no feature-rich updates for a while. Here's what we did get though. The Zeus CL and ES are buyable at Loreville, 6.8 for the cargo variant and 4.4 for the Explorer, unless they rebalanced them, which they could have. Starlancer Max now available at Area 18 for 8.8 million, again, unless they rebalanced it. New ship compass with performance improvements, retuned to camera shake and vibration effects for ship flight in first person. They restricted the Heartseeker weapon and gimbal to only work on the Heartseeker mount. Misk Fortune had an LOD and art polish pass, as did the Guardian. One time I used the Guardian, kind of had a glass jaw. Did y'all experience the same thing? Guardian claim timer adjusted to 12 minutes or 3 minutes expedited. They moved the Starfarer MFDs down so it doesn't intersect with the advanced HUD. Be nice if there were more use for a Starfarer. Loading into the game should be quicker now. There's less cleanup and more salvage on ships, so get that money. If you haven't seen it, the new loading screen is a huge improvement. I ain't gonna spoil it for those who haven't, but CIG should just keep on doing this with new stuff. Last but not least, the new supplier die event where you can kick in whether you a fighter, hauler, or lover. So go ahead and jump in there, get your monies on, get your rewards that they offer, including a new livery. Anywho, that's been my PSA for the day. Be sure to check out this vid so you know what else is going down for the new patch. Big shout out to everybody showing support via Patreon, YouTube, and the Boss Supply merch store. Fly dirty citizen.